I had a kid, and now it's just kind of gone. I don't know.
You have no libido?
I enjoy it when we do have sex, but it's gone.
You have no drive to have sex?
Yes.
Is it because of the stress of raising a child, or is it something biological, do you think?
I'm not sure. Like,
Well, I'll tell you what. It's very common for women to be completely shut down biologically for up to a year after a baby's born. Now, did you breastfeed, or do you continue to breastfeed?
I breastfed for about 2 weeks. I had flat nipples, so it didn't work for me very well.
Wow. That's a boner breaker.
I'm sorry.
For the child.
I'm a mom. It doesn't bother me, so.
I know, but I'm mad. I'm going to have to go home and masturbate.
I know.
Now forget about it. No, forget it. Hey, are you big gal?
No. I wouldn't think so, but.
Kansas.
Who's on the other line? Is there someone on the other line?
No.
Who's
my
breathing?
daughter, that's my daughter. She's sleeping on me right now.
Oh, she's snoring. I can hear her snoring. All right.
Yeah, she's a snorer.
All right. Hey, did she sleep on her back or on her side?
On her stomach.
No, flip her over. I'm telling you, I flew out from L.A. today. Saw everybody trying to get comfortable, sleeps on their stomach, rolled over on their chairs, head pressed against the window, back bent the wrong way, and everyone who's used to sleeping on their back just spread out, sawing logs peacefully. Teach the kid to sleep on their back.
Well, that's the whole problem with SIDS, though. So.
Oh, you get SIDS on your back?
How do they
on your stomach?
On your stomach.
Oh, well, flip them over.
Yeah. But this is a common thing, and you got to talk to your doctor. Sometimes it's as simple as getting on a birth control pill will sort of rekindle your biology a little bit. And women don't really take into account how common or how intense this biological change is after they have a baby, and how common exactly what you're describing is. There are things that can be done about it, okay?
Okay, so what should I I mean, he has completely just like, what is wrong with me?
Oh, give him a BJ. How about giving him a BJ?
Oh, no.
Well, look, here's the thing, everybody. Think about all the things in life you do that you don't want to do and weigh that against the things that you do want to do. I mean, when you really start focusing, we really...
In terms of preserving your relationship?
Let's talk
I got some more to talk to her.
No, but here's what I'm saying. We don't need her to talk to her.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's basically how I go into I approach this show that way.
I know.
I don't need them to talk to them.
No, I know.
Here's what I'm saying.
You need them to listen to you.
You take your life. Everyone, listen to me. You take your life and you sort of just break it down, whether it's taking the garbage out or driving the kids to school or carting them off to watch one of their Little League games in like Pico Rivera or something. Whatever it is, an anniversary, buying some jewelry for the old lady, whatever it is, 90% of your life, work and otherwise, is just getting up and doing stuff you have to do in order to keep your relationship going, in order to keep roof over your head, food in the refrigerator. In a way, if you're shut down sexually and your relationship is suffering because of it, once a week give the guy BJ. I know it doesn't feel great to you, but it takes 5 minutes, puts a smile on his face, and you guys don't get a divorce until you work out whatever biological.
That's a reasonable point.
Unfortunately,
women, when they're shut down sexually, the thought of sex becomes sort of like shuddery, and so it's hard for them.
Yeah, but the thought of work to a Corolla is the same thing.
Worse. Oh my God!
I even start saying one time I started to say walk, but the Corollas thought I was saying work, and everyone just shut down.
They shuddered.
Yeah, it's going no walk.
And we are talking about preserving relationship, and I guess maybe women don't appreciate how important that is for men. Men start to feel like there's something wrong with them, that their wife isn't attracted to them, or that they just all kinds of crazy feelings. Not the least of which is they just don't feel good. Mm-hmm. They don't feel attached. They don't feel connected to that person, and that's something you need to pay attention to. But the other thing is postpartum depression. That any depression up to 12 months after pregnancy is a postpartum depression. That certainly can shut down your libido as well. I'm looking again for Discovery Health tonight for couples that had a threesome and ruined their sex life, and for men with premature E. Call in.
Yeah, let me say this, Drew.
Say it.
Dave Attell is here. Well, we'll talk to Dave, great comedian Dave Attell, after the break, because we're going to go into it right now. But
there's a really interesting call here. A woman got an orgasm from an MRI scan.
Wow. And those things, MRIs are what you would do to someone if you were effing with them.
Well, the older ones, yeah.
Oh, so that's the one I had.
Yeah.
I had to go in head first into this goddamn thing.
Yeah.
It was just like a monkey beating a trash can with a wooden spoon.
With your face.
With your face is smashed into it. Talk about getting weird.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell me if you can pick up on this vibe, Drew. Back to the guy driving me to the airport today.
Yeah.
So the guy, now, this is a weird thing. I like to talk. Guys who drive town cars like to talk. I'll just usually let the guy talk. But once in a while, somebody gets onto your topic, your wheelhouse.
Right.
But you realize they're talking and they're not really.
They don't,
and it's a weird, frustrating thing.
They don't know what they're talking about.
This guy's like, even if they know what you're talking about, they don't understand that this is your thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So the guy's like, he's on his Burbank. Burbank's great. It's close by versus the terrorist mecca over there known as LAX. But by the way, where I'm taking it.
Right.
And by the way, ironically, trying to make time. We want that bomb to go off before you guys get there. I'll see if I can. I'm gonna jump on La Brea. See if I can get you there before the whole place goes up in a mushroom cloud of fire. It'd be awesome. But anyway, so he's driving there and he's going. I'll tell you one problem with Burbank: the cops. Oh, they hand out tickets over there.
Oh,
and
that's your topic.
What? Don't get me started. And he's like, yeah, they too close. Okay. So he's like, he just keeps going. Now, no, don't take Hollywood Way and I'm like, but yes, the cops in Burbank, those pussies, those, by the way, it's not Burbank, it's Rape Bank.
Yes.
They just rape everyone it goes to. And he doesn't hear a word I'm saying because he's talking about Burbank and cops and chicken-ass tickets and the whole time. And I just realized it's a weird, frustrating thing when, everyone understands the frustration of someone not knowing what you're talking about or someone talking too much. But it's a weird thing when they're talking about your stock and trade.
Yeah. With equal passion?
With equal passion.
Oh, he's usurping your thunder.
No, but they have no idea that's your thing.
Taking your thunder.
They're not. No, how dare you? How dare you accuse my thunder of being stolen? How dare you? No, how dare you? You're speaking to the Vicar of Christ, I might remind you.
Beg your pardon, your vicar.
And my point is if it's like if someone had no idea what you did for a living and started talking about addiction medicine, but didn't hear anything you were saying, and you never found out you were an addiction medicine specialist, they're just sort of going and they're just getting into every specific thing that you're into, but never hear it. It's a weird, frustrating experience.
Yes.
And by the way, dropping you off at the terrorist
cloud.
Al Qaeda South, where I'm being dropped off at. All right, should we take a break?
All right.
Dave Attell, the world's funniest comedian, is in studio tonight. We'll take a quick break, and we'll bring him in after this.
Hello, this is your radio. Loveline will be right back.
VH1 Save the Music concert, Sunday, April 17th at 9, 8 Central, with performances by Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey, John Legend, Rod Stewart, Joss Stone, Donna Summer, Rob Thomas, and more. One night only. The biggest names and the brightest stars band together in a concert to benefit the VH1 Save the Music Foundation. VH1 Save the Music concert from New York City, Sunday, April 17th at 9, 8 Central, only on VH1.
Okay, you looked in the mirror and didn't like what you saw. Dr. Greg Cinnamone here with post-holiday advice I shared with my patients years ago as a psychological assistant. What's done is done. Stop beating yourself up and turn that frustration into motivation. A healthy change to the Cortislim lifestyle of diet, exercise, and Cortislim can reshape your future. So go ahead, get your hopes up, get excited, and get into the Cortislim lifestyle. Find Cortislim at your favorite store or call 1-800-TRIM-993.
It's mega. 12 minutes east of Tampa, I-4, exit 22, Park Road. It's mega. Over 10 banks fighting for your business. It's mega. Over 250 used cars sacrificed. It's the mega used car sales event at Bill Hurd Chevrolet. World's largest Chevy retailer has brought in regional appraisers and slashed over 250 used vehicles. Mega used car sales event through Monday at Bill Hurd Chevrolet. Used car prices start at $39.95. Payments start at $99 a month. Zero down. Over 10 banks fighting for your business. Plus, get automotive credit instantly. It's mega. Over 250 used cars slashed, starting at $39.95. It's the mega used car sales event through Monday at 12 minutes east of Tampa, I-4, exit 22, Park Road. Call 359-5000. Must have proper down payment, steady job, stable residence. Hold on to launch stock number 581-909-128. 60 months, 5.95 APR plus tax, tag license, and approved credit.
Mattress Firm.
At Mattress Firm, our goal is to make it so easy to buy a mattress.
And so affordable, you'll never need to shop around.
That's why we'll always beat anyone's prices with our 5% low price guarantee.
And with Mattress Firm's 90-day comfort guarantee, you can take the time you need to make sure your bed is the perfect one for you.
Not only that, we guarantee same-day delivery, so you can start sleeping better right away.
And here's a guarantee you won't find anywhere else. A free 5-year extended warranty.
We automatically add 5 years to any of our manufacturer's factory warranties.
That's an incredible bonus at no extra charge.
Our extended warranty is just one more way we try to take better care of our customers. Part of our firm guarantee to you.
Mattress Firm, where it's easy to get a great night's sleep.
Mattress Firm's all sizes one price sale ends soon. Prices start at just $99 each piece. See store for details. 20 Tampa, Sarasota locations, including New Tampa. Call 1-800-MATT-FIRM.
I told him size and performance don't matter.
He didn't believe you?
Well, I don't lie very well.
And now?
He pouts a lot. It's really affecting our relationship.
Man, let's be frank. There are certain unalterable truths. You will pay taxes. Size and performance do matter. But don't pout. Now there's something you can do about it. It's called Maxiderm, the very latest in male enhancement. Maxiderm's powerful topical formula works in seconds, not hours, days, or weeks, and it goes right to the source, increasing blood flow, arousal, sensitivity, and even size by up to 31%. So next time somebody tells you size and performance don't matter, tell them about Maxiderm. Maxiderm has a customer satisfaction rate of over 97%, guaranteed or your money back.
Try Maxiderm today, risk-free for 90 days. 1-800-377-2955. Don't let another weekend go by wishing you'd tried Maxiderm. Call Maxiderm right now, 1-800-377-2955. Your call is completely confidential. Call 1-800-377-2955. That's 1-800-377-2955.
Are you losing your hair? Is that bald spot getting bigger? Is your hair looking thinner? Why aren't you using Avacor, the hair growth treatment that has helped thousands of people just like you regrow their hair?
I am 39 years old. I've been slowly balding over the last 10 years. Thanks to Avacor, my hair is coming back and I couldn't be more excited.
It's the best product that I've tried.
Avacor is the product of the 21st century.
If you're losing your hair and haven't tried Avacor yet, how about a free month supply? We're giving away a free month of Avacor with all of today's orders. Avacor is proven to successfully stop hair loss and regrow hair.
Call 800-441-2088 for your risk-free trial of Avacor. Call now, 800-441-2088. That's 800-441-2088. And remember, all of today's orders will receive an additional month supply of Avacor absolutely free. Call 800-441-2088. 800-441-2088.
This is Dr. Drew.
And I'm Adam Carolla, and you're listening to Loveline on
98 Rock. Hey, Adam's talking into a mic that ain't working. How about that? Why use this one? Come over here. Can we have an engineer in here? That'd be great. Come on over here, Adam. Let's try this one. Test.
All right.
There you go. Testing.
Another thing that's amazing is our engineer's a husky guy with a ponytail. Yeah. You don't see that too often in radio. Hey, businessman's lunch. Come on now. Could you grand drop your line? Yeah. Got a little of that strip club DJ in him, Ken, our engineer out here. Hey, Ken. What's happening, brother, man? I think one of our mics works and the other one doesn't work. So
1, 2, there it is. Coming back. Here we
yeah,
are.
You got that one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Want to go back to this one?
Swap back?
Yeah, here we go.
All right,
And
ready? Go. Hey,
Ooh,
yeah.
Seamless.
And I'm not over modulating now.
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to just go ahead and figure that everyone over there in Los Angeles has done their job, and the great Dave Attell is poised at the microphone in Culver City. Dave, is that true?
That's me. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Dave.
Good to talk to Dave. Sorry we couldn't be there in person.
I can't believe it. You know, whenever I'm in town, you're never here. And this is like such a shock because that's where I live. I live in New York. We could have done it from my apartment.
No.
Oh, we're going to go do it in your apartment later on, me and Drew.
You're gonna
beg your pardon.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Dave is, I was saying this, I realize it sounds disrespectful. But now that Mitch Hedberg has passed, Dave Attell's officially the funniest stand-up. And not that he wasn't before Mitch
it's just official.
passed
It's
away.
official now.
But it was a neck and neck thing, and now Mitch is gone. And he'll be missed. I was a big fan.
Absolutely.
Of his.
Mitch was. There is a bit of a race to rehab with some of the comics, and I'm probably the Seabiscuit of that crew. But in terms of Mitch, for all of his fans and friends and family, it's such a sad loss, and he really was a great comic, and I give him legendary status. I put him up there with Bill Hicks and those guys,
Yeah.
Sam Kinison. So
I do too. If only Drew knew who Bill Hicks was, it would really make that statement more poignant. It really would be poignant.
About Sam Kinison.
But he knows who Sam Kinison is. Yeah. But the thing about it, and I've Drew, as you know, I'm a comedic snob.
Yes.
And that I don't like people. I don't like going outdoors. I certainly don't want to
Dave,
support
he hates
the arts.
comedians, and he speaks of you with glowing love.
David, there's a lot of guys, I think, and Dave, don't be modest here, but they're people, and I'll tell you what, let's speak about Mitch Hedberg, but we'll think of you when you're talking about Mitch, so that way you can be modest, and that way, also get your point across, which is, I think there's a lot of stand-ups out there that just almost approach it like an acting gig. Like, look, I want to do stand-up. I'm going to buy some jokes. I'm going to write some jokes. I'm going to steal some jokes. I'm going to memorize them just like an actor would memorize a monologue.
Right.
And I'm going to go up there and do myself, I'll treat it like a gin rummy hand. I'll discard a few. I'll collect a few. I'll get a nice tight 20 minutes and I'll make some money. I'll do some traveling. I'll do some cruise ships. I'll do a few appearances on Letterman. And then there are people out there that should be doing it, need to do it, have to do it. That's how Mitch was. That's how Dave is. There's just people, this is what they do. Not what they can do, what they should be doing, what they do.
They actually do it.
And they need to do it, and they should be doing it. Sorry, Dave.
No, that's cool, man, because I know what you're talking about. Like I like to call them like the 7-minute wonders, where there's guys who work on a tight, like you said, 7, 12, 20-minute set, and then they come to L.A. and, they got these big dreams about, like, I'll do Leno or Jimmy or whatever one time, and then I'll, get my own pilot, and, I'll go from there to movies, and then, somehow it'll end up great, and I'll have that big house and all that stuff. But it's a long process, and along the way, some things, you hit some bumps. One of them is gay porn. And it happened to me. No. So that's, you're right. There's a lot of people that do it to do it, and then there's other people that, it's kind of like, it's in us to do it. And Mitch was definitely one of those. And unfortunately, the lifestyle of what you're talking about, as you know, it's not really conducive to,
mental
all
health.
the temptations. Yeah, all the temptations are right out there for you on the road. And it takes a real strong man or woman to, resist it.
Well, I mean, you just think about what you do when you travel versus what you do when you're at home. I was drunk at 8:15 this morning because
you're flying.
I was flying. I got to the airport at 7:30. The flight was delayed 20 minutes. I had put down like 3 highballs by 8:12 this morning. I mean, normally I wouldn't be drunk until 10. Do you know what I'm saying?
You and I are like a generation too late. We're the functional drunks that we grew up with,
Both
like my dad.
Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, like my dad never missed a day of work, and he never missed hitting me, like that kind of drunk. But no, I'm kidding. It's like drinking is my thing. That's my big problem. But I'm with you, man. It's so hard to resist it,
And imagine, like I said, if
it's a new medication for that.
If you're, what is it?
Camprol.
Jesus.
Oh, that's cool. I
Camprol.
thought he's going to give one of those answers too. Camprol.
Yeah, it's good.
That gets
What's
you
that?
up?
It's a new medication that decreases the drive to use alcohol. You're supposed to take it with
Booze?
Comprehensive treatment, but it's very good. It's very effective.
With booze. And so what do? You take like 1 in the morning and then have a sensible cocktail?
You have to have 2-3 times a day.
You wean yourself down to Zima.
Wow.
Is it like that? I mean,
no.
Can you still drink on it?
I'm down to 3 tequilas a day.
You can, but you're not supposed to. I mean, you're missing the point of the thing.
Will you get sick?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just decreases the drive. You're not
I could
interested.
try it and see what it would do. But all I'm saying is normally my booze starts when I get home from the radio at 12:30 at night.
Right.
If I travel, The booze starts 20 minutes after I get to the airport, whenever that is, and I couldn't imagine doing it for a living. It'd just be one big long cocktail party.
Yeah.
And also the same with everything that's sort of bad for you: smoking, eating junk. Think about the junk you eat when you're strung out and you get up early and you're traveling. You're eating stuff you wouldn't. You're not exercising the way you would. I mean, it's a lifestyle that sort of could erode you physically pretty quickly.
Yeah,
but you love it, Dave.
Yeah, you get into the habit. Like when I was touring with Mitch, it was Mitch and Lewis Black, another great comic. And we're none of us are going to be on Men's Health magazine. I mean, we're just, straight ahead drunks, and, we drink and do all that kind of smoke and everything. But we felt for Mitch because he had just come off of one of his bad episodes. And meanwhile, he was still out there doing, 40 minutes and, drinking a little bit, doing whatever he does. And we're like, wow, man, this guy has the tenacity. It's like amazing, but I guess that's part of the addiction. It's like you can always get to do it, but it's stopping is the hardest thing.
What did he this is a great comedic interview, by the way. Did he OD, or what actually happened to him in the big picture?
See, I really have, and I'm not holding back or anything, but I will say that he I don't know if he OD'd the way we've seen in movies, but he evidently was doing something, and we're waiting on the toxicology to come back about what exactly happened to him. But I will say one thing about the whole drug addiction thing and Mitch, that a lot of people tried to reach out to him to help him, and that comes from like other comics, friends, family, my managers, all these people who knew and loved Mitch. They saw him and they really wanted to get him help. The only person who didn't think he had a problem was Mitch, and I really do believe that he, thought he could control his thing or learn how to do it differently. And
you understand, the denial is a defining feature of addiction.
Yeah, Dr. Drew, you can tell everybody that like once he admits he has the problem, that's part of the cure. Yeah, and he never got to that point, and it was sad, because he did deserve a second chance. Everybody deserves another chance.
Well, speaking
this is a
nice
downer.
segue. Speaking of another chance, you want to see Dave Attell this Friday, April 8th. He's going to be at the Canyon Club in Agora Hills. I got a bunch of other stuff here, Dave, like the Insomniac tour and that kind of stuff. What stuff do you want to hit?
Well, if we're going to plug some dates, I'll be at the Canyon Club, and then the next day, Saturday, I'll be, talk about Temptation, I'll be at Caesars in Tahoe. So, Adam, have you been there?
Yeah.
That's
Tahoe's
mountain drinking.
Beautiful. Yeah. Tahoe's
just
amazing, by the way.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
It's just drinking and gambling. It is a beautiful place if you can get out of,
Oh, the lake is amazing. And let me tell you a revelation I had over in Tahoe. They don't really have strip clubs in Tahoe.
They don't.
But you know what they do have? They got a lot of pent-up women at clubs that are looking to party. It's almost better than a strip club. It's like a civilian strip club.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy. It is. There's just tons of women around that town from parts unknown that are looking to humiliate current and ex-boyfriends.
Oh, no.
It's awesome. Yeah, but Lake Tahoe is really, it's like 30 shades of blue. Good, Dave. Get on there. Get on one of those boats and take a lap around that lake.
See, now that's something if I didn't drink, I would do. Because, with the drinking.
Too busy drinking.
Yeah, it depends. I have my episodes, but when you drink, like you miss like a whole day. You can miss a whole day. You're like, oh man, I got to get up, and then you're like, oh no, I'll just sleep till it's showtime. And
the good thing about want to give a crack at it, and not to use an improper term there, but give a shot at recovery.
I'd say that I didn't know this was a intervention.
Yeah, Drew. This feels like
curious. You guys were so afraid to be violent, you went to New York to tell me.
Yeah, we don't have any business here. We're coming home in the morning.
No, you're right. Like the thing that sobers me up the most is having to work, and you guys know how it is, where it's not like a 9-to-5 job. This whole thing that we do, it's like you have to get up for radio promotions at 6 a.m, and I try and like be a little professional. I had my days where I'd go in like smelling like the night before, and it just got too hard. I'm getting old, so I agree with you, man. You're right. We can all learn something from what happened to Mitch, and I guess moderation is the way to go. It's just hard to pull it
No,
off.
if you're an alcoholic, you can't moderate. That's
Right.
That's the wish of every alcoholic.
Dave's
You're
not.
right.
Dave's not an alcoholic, though.
It's a disorder of brain.
I'm a
drive
liquid
mechanism.
adventurer.
And so the way the drive mechanisms become altered, there's something called a corticotropin releasing factor that becomes
Boring.
enlisted in the amygdala.
All right, come on, the man.
And
Punch up
neuropeptide
a
Y
call.
drops
Come on,
down.
You're bumming
and
our
you
high.
can't control it. You just can't.
You're
Here's
right.
Paula, who's 25.
Paul?
Hi.
Is it Paul? Or
Paula.
Paula?
What's happening,
Can you hear me?
Paula? Yeah.
Yep.
Hi there. I had an MRI today on my knee, and it was a series of 6 different scans, I suppose. And during 2 of them, I actually had orgasms.
Wow.
And I was wondering if Dr. Drew could explain that.
You're an alcoholic.
It's great for guys never brought a woman to orgasm via intercourse.
Now we all need an MRI machine in our house.
Yeah, basically you're at a medical facility knocking them out.
Was it a cold table?
I'm not familiar with. What's that?
Was it cold? Was it why? Why cold?
Remember
tables
Nicole
are-
Richie told us if she sat on a cold surface, she would.
Oh, she sat on her bathroom floor.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was it was kind of like a little cut. I was on like a.
All right, I understand. And was it shaking? Is that the what caused
So
the reaction?
I was wondering about that. So the way it sort of felt to me was like, a very, very high frequency vibration, and that's what I thought at first. But I asked.
Orgasma ray.
They're-
One of those just pointed at women.
They actually are. As a guy, I interviewed a guy that's putting in orgasmic stimulators into the spine.
Uh-huh.
We put these stimulators at the what's called the cauda equina, the tip of the spinal column. Women have orgasms when you turn the electricity on.
Nice.
It's weird. Are you multi-orgasmic?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
So you
well,
have
that's it.
you just have them all over the place.
Doesn't take anything for you.
Am I the only one who wants to know how your knee is? What'd they find?
I don't know until I have a follow-up. It's probably not major.
A little fluid.
Yeah, I was also wondering if they were just scanning my knee, would there be anything on the MRI that might have led the technician or my doctor to find out that I was having orgasms the whole time?
No way.
Okay.
Yeah. You screaming at the top of your
That
lungs.
might give them
Don't
hint.
stop to the technician.
A hint.
Anyway.
Yeah, right. Going back to the scanner at night,
Right.
flicking the switch.
Yeah, you're breaking into the place. Yeah.
It's hard to imagine how the magnet itself could have caused this kind of thing. I just don't quite get that. I suppose it's.
Well,
I don't
Drew,
see how
what
it's possible.
about the thing where they hook the probe up to the person's spinal column? How's that work?
That's actually something that has to be slipped up a little electrode into the spinal column.
You put a hole in your skin?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Can't
Through
just
a
buy a
needle,
vibrator?
basically.
What,
You
what's
could,
going
yeah.
on?
I know this guy who does pain management noticed that he was putting spinal stimulators in to control pain. These women started becoming orgasmic or having spontaneous orgasms.
Because, like, you see a tongue ring, you know the chick's good to go. But
Orgasmatron.
you see the extension cord hanging out of the small of her back. It's like, all right, we're in.
We're good.
This is.
Do you have
this
a
is gonna
regular
happen.
vibrator or?
Nope, never used
Really?
one.
She doesn't need to.
See,
Nope.
I think you should get one.
No, she flips on like a fluorescent bulb, and all of a sudden,
She's Amish excited.
she's on. Yeah, the toaster
Dr.
oven
Drew?
fires up.
Yes, ma'am.
So I thought it was kind of harder to explain because the technician said that the most important thing for the MRI was for the patient to remain
Still.
completely still. So I thought
Yep.
that it couldn't possibly vibrate. So I was wondering if it was in fact the magnet.
I've never heard of the magnet. Maybe it's possible. I've just never heard of that. I
Okay.
suppose it's possible.
Let me float something, Drew.
Yeah.
They always tell women to take more iron. They always say women need more
Yeah.
iron than magnet.
No, I don't
Nothing
think so.
conducts a
The
magnet
iron's
like
flipping
iron.
back and
No,
forth.
think about it, Drew. Before you just dismiss it and laugh
It's
it
a-
off,
I'm not
think
laughing off
about
it. It's an interesting phenomenon. I just don't see.
All right. No,
how
I'm saying iron in the blood, right?
No, I know.
Flip the electromagnet on. It starts getting pulled down toward the vagina. The vagina becomes engorged, okay,
No.
with blood, thus stimulated.
It's a flipping
Huh?
magnet too.
Just think about it.
Yeah,
Be so
think about it.
dismissive and stuck up. All right, let's take a break. Dave Attell is over there in Los Angeles. Dr. Drew and I are out here in Dave's home turf in New York City. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Loveline. We'll be right back.
BFD 98 Rocks BFD. BFD BFD. Presented by Jose Cuervo. April 30th at the Ford Amphitheater. Live on stage. Three Doors Down. Papa Roach. Breaking Benjamin. Alter Bridge. Jill Redress. The X's. And Dark New Day. The BFD. Get your tickets at the box office or at Ticketmasters. The BFD. Sponsored by Jose Cuervo, Miller, and Hardee's. From Tampa Bay's concert station. 98 Rock.
Your Crazy Uncle, a cool new shop in Plant City with great variety and prices. They carry loads of Confederate gear, fantasy and gothic art, dragons, gargoyles, incense, aroma oils and burners, pirate's glass, body jewelry, a wide variety of smoking accessories with beautiful hand-blown glass pieces and digital scales from $29.95. Definitely cool stuff you can't find at Walmart. Your Crazy Uncle on the corner of McGee and Highway 39 in Plant City. 813-764-0780. Your Crazy Uncle. Funny, outrageous, and controversial. Mention this ad and you'll get 10% off your order over $20.
It's mega. 12 minutes east of Tampa, I-4, exit 22, Park Road. It's mega. Over 10 banks fighting for your business. It's mega. Over 250 used cars sacrificed. It's the mega used car sales event at Bill Hurd Chevrolet. World's largest Chevy retailer has brought in regional appraisers and slashed over 250 used vehicles. Mega used car sales event through Monday at Bill Hurd Chevrolet. Used car prices start at $39.95. Payments start at $99 a month. Zero down. Over 10 banks fighting for your business. Plus get automotive credit instantly. It's mega. Over 250 used cars slashed starting at $39.95. It's the mega used car sales event through Monday at 12 minutes east of Tampa, I-4, exit 22, Park Road. Call 359-5000.
Must have proper down payment, steady job, stable residence. Hold on launcher stock number 581-909-128. 60 months, 5.95 APR plus tax, tag, license, and approved credit.
Tampa Bay's concert station, 98 Rock.
Zach Wilde's Black Label Society comes to Tampa for one night only at the Masquerade, Saturday, April 16th. Tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster locations. Just $21 for this all-ages show. Zach Wilde live at the Masquerade, Saturday, April 16th. Corner of 7th and 15th, Ybor City. Call 727-3319 for more info. Zach Wilde's Black Label Society.
Where can you go to get laid for cash? The Brandon Beach House. Enter the lay contest on Wednesday, April 13th. The girl with the most lays wins $500 in cash and prizes. And don't miss the party on Wednesday, April 20th from 11 to 1 a.m. with 98 Rock. Madden Football $1,000 Tuesday tournaments. And every Wednesday it's ladies' night. Ladies drink free. Thursday night it's bike nights. And if you love reggae, join the reggae party with Jafari every Saturday night. And Sundays you'll enjoy karaoke. It's all at the Brandon Beach House, open 7 days a week. Located on the corner of Kings Avenue and Lumsden Road. For more info, check out their website at brandonbeachhouse.com or call 655-0511.
Tampa's premier gentlemen's club, the Gold Club, is proud to open its doors. This is Tampa's biggest and best adult entertainment venue. Totally remodeled. Open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. till 3 a.m. with an extensive list of champagnes and fine cigars. Topless, full liquor with plenty of VIP rooms. And the ultimate VIP experience in the Skybox Suite. The Gold Club, 6222 Adamo Drive, 4 miles from Ybor City. Call 622-7899. Full kitchen coming in May. And Tampa's Gold Club can never have enough beautiful women. Call for employment opportunities.
I think you need to have some sex.
Want to hit the bedroom again?
Will you unzip my dress?
Parts of me are already applauding. And don't forget to fasten your condom. Roll it up, roll it onto the penis. Now your leg.
Dave Attell is in Los Angeles tonight. Dave is now officially the world's funniest stand-up comic.
I like the way Dave doesn't even take a beat with the Vicar of Christ. It's like, hey, Vicar, yeah.
Well, my thing is it's another.
You're too kind, man. It's embarrassing.
Well, no, I've seen Dave do stand-up on way more than one occasion. He's just an awesome stand-up. That's all.
There's a lot of good people out there, but Mitch that was a big loss for comedy because he was so unique.
Yeah, he was. He was excellent, but Dave, you would be a bigger loss for comedy. Not for your family necessarily, but for comedy.
Dave, I got some mortgages.
That is funny.
Dave could be found this Friday, April 8th, at the Canyon Club in the Agora Hills, and then Saturday, the 9th, he's going to be over at Tahoe, right?
Yeah, Caesar's Tahoe.
Caesar's Tahoe. All right, Drew, who are we talking
Let's take a nice fisting call.
Yeah.
Ooh. Michelle, 27.
Hi.
Hey.
My question was about
Sorry, hold on. I'm sneaking. I'm at work. I got to sneak outside so everyone I work with doesn't hear me.
Where do you work?
I work at, I can't say where I work because I'd probably get in trouble for that, but I'm a caregiver. I take care of people who have Alzheimer's and dementia.
Ooh, do you run an MRI?
Huh?
Sorry, last call. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, say whatever you want in front of the people with dementia.
No, it's not them I'm worried about. It's the people I work with. I don't want them hearing this.
Okay, all right. What's going on?
Okay, so anyway, my question is, I have a really, really high sex drive, and I'm always curious about, exploring new things and doing new kind of stuff. Well, my boyfriend today, we were messing around, and he started to finger me and was using 2 fingers. And it was kind of a progressive thing where I was like, okay, try another one, another one, another one. Well, eventually it ends up being a fisting situation where...
Eventually got to 14 finger. And call buddy.
Past his wrist. Past his wrist had gone in there, like maybe an inch or 2 down from his wrist. So part of, the lower part of his arm. And the thing is, I really, really liked it. So I'm a little sore now.
Not
but
the love. Yeah.
You're sore,
I'm concerned that, is that dangerous? Should I not do that? Is that...
you can cause urethral damage, and you can cause some, you can traumatize the area, but it's sort of meant to stretch pretty good.
Yeah. And it's funny if he pulled out the scarves that never ended. just kept pulling the scarves, the drums going away. Just keeps pulling out. Are you, here's let me give a little math. On radio we just it's the theater of the mind. But when I hear here's the first thing I hear graveyard shift. I hear 20 pounds overweight. Then I hear caregiver. Now we're up to 50 pounds overweight. And then I hear up to the elbow fisting. And now we're about 85 to 90 pounds overweight. Where are you a big gal?
I'm probably close to about 100 pounds overweight. It doesn't really work that way, but
I had you at about 90.
We had to do the radio math. You hadn't done that yet.
Yeah, okay. All right. And, hey, let me ask you something about the caregiving shoes. You guys just can't wear regular sneakers. You have to wear those weird flesh-colored ones that are sort of rounded off in the front and maybe have a Velcro strap. They're just creepy.
The white earth shoes.
They're not quite, not an earth shoe, not a sneaker. What is that? Can you guys just wear some Keds in there and stop freaking everyone out?
You know what? I do. I wear Skechers, and then here where I work, we can wear whatever we want, so...
Even pumps, like high heel,
Yeah, I want to hear you coming down the hall.
That'd be good for the, dementia people.
Yeah, she's got stiletto heels.
Taps.
She's got 100 pounds extra weight on her, and she's wearing a nice stiletto. All right, so what about it, Drew? Is this something that could harm a gal?
Obviously, you could. You're talking about maybe tearing, and again, I worry more about urethral damage and urinary tract infections, that kind of thing. But it's not as though it's the kind of thing, people do this thing, and it's not as though people are entering the hospital daily with vaginal ruptures.
Yeah. But like, what's in it for a guy? It's like, it'd be like you. It'd
be
like
story, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like you're stretching out your own underpants. Like, you got to go in there in a minute, buddy, with something a lot less than a fist. What kind of strategy? It's like you're giving yourself a wedgie. What kind of strategy
How's that
is
going to
this?
work?
Yeah.
That was my little thought bubble, as a matter of fact.
It's going to be a huge disappointment when Mr. Penis comes a knocking after the fist leaves, right? It just... Yeah, here's the thing. I go in with something smaller, like a popsicle stick or something, then the penis seems... A toe, perhaps.
Yeah, a little piggy.
Too big.
Yeah, I know. I go with the little one, yeah. And I cut the nail first because I'm a gentleman.
Senor Wences, what stories he'll tell.
It's all right.
It's all right.
So you say 2 inches past the wrist, huh?
Yeah, well, probably about an inch, maybe close to 2, but...
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Drew. Is this... he wasn't wearing one of those medic alert bracelets, was he? Like, I'm a diabetic.
Oh.
All right. Here's the thing, Drew.
Yeah.
How come this works better on a heavy-set gal than
I don't
it
know.
does on a minuscule gal?
I don't know, but
there's more the pouch bigger, the area bigger.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe you're not in. You know what I mean? Maybe you're not in. Maybe there's the whole area's inflated, so you're not really in as far as you think you're in.
Maybe I just don't know. I've rarely talked to small women who are into this.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Get back to me.
All right.
All right. So here's the thing: if something doesn't hurt, is it doing damage to you? You know what I'm saying?
If something doesn't hurt, well, your body pain is basically there to give you feedback to let you know it's something you need to stop doing.
Right.
Not hurt. Things that don't hurt.
I don't trust this guy. By the way, what's he do? He drive a rig?
No, he's a warehouse manager.
Oh, I thought he was a conductor of a Philharmonic or something.
Now,
A picture
did
guy
he
in
fist
tails.
you overhand or underhand, like lady softball?
Yeah, how's he go?
Well, at first it started out just his fingers going in, and once his hand was in, then he closed his hand and made a fist, and he could turn it and stuff.
All right, so he's working around. You say fist, but you're not really making a fist.
Yeah,
it's more
not
like
a fist.
She said he closed his hand once he was in there.
Yeah, but isn't it sort of like it's like you're trying to fish something out of a vending machine more than it is you're actually trying to kill the machine with your hand.
Well, you can't just give it the right hook.
There's a Kit Kat up there, and it didn't fall all the way down the chute. Now you got to get it.
And then he closed his hand around it, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Was he signing in there? Any kind of sign language symbols or anything?
Yeah.
No
Just the OK sign.
Well, here's my point. Who says chivalry's dead?
Yes, chivalrous. Yes.
All right, where are we? Do we need to take a break?
We need to take a break. Yeah.
Dave Attell is in studio tonight. I'll tell you, I could go for a fist and call every show. I really could. It's been a long time. Dave is going to be at the Canyon Club this Friday, April 8th, and then Caesar's Tahoe on the 9th, the next day, Saturday. Take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
If you need help,
Call Loveline. 1-800-LOVE-191. Dealer retains rebates and incentives for certified to purchase other dealer's vehicle. Negative equity applied to new loan balance.
The $8,000 payoff reduction is going on now at Bill Hurd Chevrolet. Pick out a new Chevy and get up to $8,000 to pay off your old car. We'll beat any other dealer's new Chevy price by $1,000. Guaranteed. Bill Hurd Chevrolet. World's largest Chevy retailer. Just 12 minutes east of Tampa. I-4, exit 22, Park Road. Call 359-5000. Chevy and American Revolution.
Excludes Corvette, Cobalt, Aveo, Equinox, offer standalone.
Tampa Bay's concert station, 98 Rock.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers live this summer under the stars. Friday, June 10th, Ford Amphitheater at the Florida State Fairgrounds. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. With special guests. The Black Crows. Friday, June 10th, Ford Amphitheater at the Florida State Fairgrounds. The rock and roll event of the summer. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. With special guest, the Black Crows. Tickets go on sale this Saturday morning at 10 at all Ticketmaster locations. By phone or online at FordAMP.com and Ticketmaster.com. Another Cellar Door Concerts Florida event.
Okay, Jim, I've got it all planned out.
Dinner?
No, our wedding.
We're not engaged?
I know, but we will be, and we'll get married at my parents' beach house, and we'll have 3 kids and 2 dogs, and I'll work from home, and we'll get the new America's Choice Family Share Plan from Verizon Wireless.
And you're freaking me out. Not to mention, we're practically broke. Not gonna happen anytime soon.
Well, it's getting cheaper to start a family, you know.
Huh?
Like the new Family Share Plan. Now you can add a 3rd line for just $9.99 monthly access. See? Cheaper.
Run, Jim. Run. Right into Verizon Wireless. With a new family share plan, now with no roaming charges, you get 2 lines for just $59.99 monthly access. And add a line or up to 3 for just $9.99 each. So sign up today to Verizon Wireless Communication Store or inside Circuit City and join America's best, most reliable wireless network. Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you. Subject to 2-year customer agreement, $15 activation, and $175 termination fee per line. Other charges and restrictions. Coverage not available everywhere.
Beepers and Phones is having a huge grand opening cellular phone sale. Free T-Mobile cell phones only at Beepers and Phones. Get to Beepers and Phones this week for great rates on new cellular service. Unlimited nights and weekends free. That's unlimited night and weekends free with long distance. Plus, a new Samsung R225 cell phone only at Beepers and Phones. Credit problems? No sweat. Beepers and Phones proves everybody. It's the huge Beepers and Phones grand opening sale on the corner of Park Boulevard and Belcher Road. Call 727-544-6669. That's 544-6669.
Kick it off.
Wxtb, Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Where are we?
It's everything you wanted to know about sex, and we're afraid to try.
I'm glad you're not impressed by the man.
Loveline on 98 Rock.
going? Hey. Hey, everybody. Hey, Dan the engineer, where's that finger thing that I got in the radio so the engineer guy could give me the finger? No, not that one. Yeah, the pointing.
Not that middle finger.
One.
No.
Yeah. Like, I grew up watching sitcoms where once every like 15 episodes, something to do with radio, and the engineer was so animated with that big finger, you're on! And they would show the meters going, and they do that thing where I hold one ear, I hold my cup a hand over one ear, you know? How come we never do that thing, Drew, where we cup our hand just over one ear? Remember how Keith Partridge used to sing? He'd be going to a recording studio every once in a while, he'd do the one hand over the one eear.
Who was the guy at the beginning of Laugh-In? Used to do that.
Oh, yeah, Gary Owens.
Gary Owens,
Let's do that. Dave, boy. Dave Attell in
Do you mean the big
studio
hand,
tonight.
like the Howie Mandel hand? Is that what you're talking about?
No, not the hand purse.
Oh, okay.
Not a blown-up glove.
But the hand, you know, back in the day when guys would go into the recording session, when it was studio, like when Keith Partridge or Davey from the Monkees would go in and they had to do a ballad, it was always one hand cupped over one ear, and they were singing. It was
holding a headphone up to their ear.
Yeah, it was pressing the headphone, but it was like they were caressing themselves too.
Yes.
You know, it was very.
It was like they were hearing the ambient noise and then the focused
But it was
sound.
like, girl, and the hand was up there, and it was very. It was moving. I miss it. Drew,
They
let's
don't do that on American Idol anymore. I mean, you
No,
figure-
there's no.
Yeah.
They don't do that. All right, let's do that, Drew, and let's get the engineer to give us a finger.
Oh, he's gone.
Dave. Good. Dave Attell is here, the world's funniest stand-up. I saw Dave in when I was in San Francisco.
Oh, it was fun
many
times.
years ago, about 5 years ago, doing some just fantastic work, and then many other times, of course, since then. Yes, Drew.
I'm looking for people that have had threesomes and that has screwed up their sex life, and men who have premature E.
Nice.
And diabetic males who didn't take care of their diabetes, now having erectile problems.
Dave, by the way, can be found at the Canyon Club in Agora Hills coming up this Friday, and then Caesar's Tahoe on Saturday. And I was talking to Drew, or taking a long walk to get some coffee, about how this dog is the best thing I ever did. Because
And I showed Adam Dan Rather's chair.
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh,
He
really?
sniffed it. Yeah, it smelled newsy. My my wife used to always want to go on vacations. Actually, my wife doesn't want to go on vacations until she hears other a-holes bragging about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we went to Vanuatu. Oh, no, we got a cabana. And then my wife starts going, why aren't we go? How come you're always working on we're never going. So she gets all into that. And then we have to go on these vacations. And it's never a good time, and it's expensive and all this stuff. But I realized I just got a dog about 6 months ago, and she doesn't like to go on vacations because she doesn't like to leave Molly alone.
Yeah.
Now it's like, what's Molly doing? And then there's all this speculation. Do you think Molly knows where we're
No,
going?
she announced that she does know.
Molly doesn't think we're coming back, and I play into it. No, she thinks we've abandoned her. Molly's trying to
Commit suicide
OD
while we're
on some
gone.
kibble or something right now. We should get back as soon as possible. So now she doesn't want to go anywhere, which is
that's
awesome.
good, man.
That's good. You got a woman who doesn't want to go on vacation. Save yourself some service and some money. But so she's always wondering about the dog. But I was thinking, I told her this, and maybe it was a mistake, but she's always wondering, like, she's always saying to me, who does Molly like more, and what about Molly?
Yeah.
And Molly,
Who does Molly like
you
more?
scare Molly when you do this, and Molly. I keep saying, it's a goddamn, it's a dog. It's a dog. She does not thinking about anything. No, Molly knows about this. And I said to her, look, if here's the deal. If you were sitting, here's the deal. If Hitler was on a sofa, and you were on the other end of the sofa, okay?
Molly would treat you both the same.
No.
Oh.
Hitler has my severed head under his arm. You're frantically calling Molly's name, but Hitler has a playing card with peanut butter smeared on it. You want to know who Molly's going to?
Oh, yeah.
Going right over to the dictator.
Oh, yeah.
My severed head, just bleeding all over his lap. Going right for Hitler.
You need to have kids, because then that dog will become a dog again.
Well, see, then I don't want that now, because then
no more vacations though with the kids.
Can't really leave the kids alone.
But I'm already working that angle with the dog. It was awesome because we're out here in New York, and I was like, well, we're leaving Wednesday, we'll come back Friday. And then when she found out 2 weeks ago, she's like, well, why are we coming home so early? Why aren't we staying the weekend? Why aren't we doing some shopping? Why aren't we having a good time? Then on the plane out here, I was like, you already missed Molly. And she's like, yeah. And I said, you're glad we're coming home Friday? She's like, yeah, I miss her already. See how that works, Drew?
Awesome.
All right, now don't any of you idiots tell her this if you see her or talk to her or any of that. I don't need any of that
By the way,
crap.
we had a weird night tonight with like a ton of celebrity sightings.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Really?
now I'm going to forget.
You gotta count me.
Liam Neeson walked out of our hotel.
Liam
Robin
Neeson?
Williams in our hotel.
Wow.
Lindsay Lohan tripped in front of our car.
Cool. Hi.
Weird.
I saw John Stamos.
Tonight?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
What's going on in this town?
What do you think we're in Baton Rouge? We're in Manhattan, you idiot.
That is a good.
That
That is a good. Whatchamacallit, like a, grouping of celebrities. Liam Neeson, Lindsay Lohan.
Isn't that weird?
Pat Morita. Some scientist. Got a bit of a celebrity poker thing going there.
John Stamos, like, what couldn't you get done with those 4 celebrities? Sitcom, movie, dramatic, comedy.
Right.
It's all covered, buddy. All right, let's take some phone. And then you add Dave Attell to the list. And
Huge
you're
night.
done.
Yeah.
Huge night.
Ah, it's mad world.
A non-sighting.
Let's take a
By
call.
the way,
Drew.
that movie.
Mad
Think
World.
That is a great movie.
But
Yeah.
all television actors.
Yeah, there was guys that weren't.
Who?
Jimmy Durante was in it.
Okay.
All right.
But for a few seconds, though. I mean, it was Phil
Spencer
Silvers
Tracy,
and-
right?
Spencer Tracy was in it.
Again, for a few seconds. But the movie was about a bunch of television actors never been in a film before. Think about it.
Well,
Really?
probably not. Yeah,
It
but
was
a
the
good movie.
Pootie Tang of that generation.
You that says it right on the poster.
It sure does.
How they knew a
Milton
movie
Berle.
called Pootie Tang would come along 45 years later, I'll never know. But it was a ballsy move, and they went for it.
Dick Shawn was in it.
Dick Shawn.
he was
I'm coming,
great.
Mama. Yeah. All right.
He was
let's
great.
take some calls, Drew.
Lisa, 18.
Lisa.
Been on hold about 80 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Lisa, you there?
Mm.
Lisa?
Mm.
Caller who goes by Lisa?
All right.
And,
Let's go to the next call.
all right. This is Amanda, 23.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. I have a few questions for you. Well, I guess I should tell you a little bit about it first. I've been seeing this guy for about 3 months now, and the first time that we had sex, we used a condom, and afterwards we were just having like pillow talk, and I asked him if he had ever had sex without a condom, and he said no, and I was like, well, we'll have to fix that, and so I got on birth control,
Wow.
and after so when I give him head, like there's a lot of pre-cum, and I didn't think it would matter, but like when we're having sex, it gets really wet, and like I don't think I'm feeling as much as I could, because it's so like.
And you think
so-
that's from what comes out of him?
Yeah, I think
No.
so. I mean,
No,
I've never
that's
had
you.
that before.
That's you.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe it's because he's always had sex with a condom on, and maybe that like helps. I don't know, helps it feel better for him with a condom. Or I don't think it's me.
I mean, you think he's ejaculating?
Yeah.
And you,
Well-
and then continuing to have intercourse?
No. I think it's just pre-cum, because like when I give him head, I can tell there's like a lot of pre-cum.
Yeah, but first off, let me tell you something. Speaking from experience, a little pre-cum goes a long way.
In your mouth.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
On drapery, fabrics, everywhere, Drew. Car upholstery, headliners, everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
A little dab will do you.
Ah,
what you're saying.
dab will do you in the neighborhood. So what seems like a relish tray of goo coming out of them is really nothing more than a small half a tablespoon at the most.
And that's not going to
drip.
make. And that's not going to give you such intense lubrication that you're not going to be able to feel things.
Yeah, you're
it also makes me wonder how the anatomic fit's going on for you too.
Well, I don't know. He says that it chased him, like it kind of hurts him. I mean, I don't know. I thought, well, I don't want to have to go back to condoms. I just got on this birth control, and
You didn't answer my question about the anatomy that you two share.
He's octagonal shaped and she's oblong.
She's just like a cylinder, sir.
I'm sorry,
She's
I
like a
can't
chain
hear very well
slot.
on my cell phone.
Okay. Well, let's try to figure this out. Are you guys boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yes.
And you're in love?
Sure.
There's a little something cooking here. What's going on?
I don't know. He works at he's a manager at a same store that I work at. We both work at coffee shops, but he works at a different one. And he comes in every once in a while, and we.
Cool. Yeah, he's just having a good time. He might not look at you as his girlfriend.
Well, so am I.
No, Amanda, you just said you were in love with him.
Yeah, you're into him.
You said you were in love, Amanda. What kind of denial is that?
No, I didn't say that. I said
you
sure.
said that. Yeah, sure, I'm in love with him. He would never say anything like that. He's just having sex.
Yeah.
Is he married or something?
No.
Huh?
No. He has 2 roommates.
Male roommates?
What?
Yeah, all right. But you don't trust him completely, do you?
It's not her boyfriend.
I don't what?
Trust?
You don't trust him completely, do you?
Well, we've only been together for 3 months.
Wait, what's there to trust? They just hook. She said they hook up when he comes by to examine the coffee house.
Wow, is that what you call your thing?
No. He just.
I used to use that code for oral too. Hills Brothers buyer. I'd bang on the door. Yeah.
So
all right. I don't listen. What's her name, Drew?
Amanda.
Amanda. You sound a little confused, a little naive. You sound like you're in a little over your head, and you also sound like maybe you're scared to ask the important questions of this guy, like, "Hey, what's up?"
They can't even get close. Did you guys even date?
Yeah.
You do date.
Well, we still do. Yeah.
Yeah. They walked her over to refill the Splenda hopper one time. That was it.
Hopper, yeah.
All right.
No,
all right,
no.
Look, here's what you need to do. All right. If you got first thing you need to do is make sure you're committed to this guy, make sure he's committed to you, and talk, and make sure you're having a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that I want that. I mean, I'm having fun, and I think.
No, you're not.
No, Amanda, please. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding?
You're having fun because you believe that if you did ask him these questions, you're not going to get the answers that you want.
No.
Yes. Who are you kidding? Where's your dad? What did he do to
you? My dad's probably at home sleeping.
And at home.
He smokes pot. He's smoked pot my entire life. He's like a retard.
Cool.
So, it's great.
He's neglectful, and so you have intimacy problems.
Yeah.
Swore you'd never get close to another man.
No, man, that's
what's going on.
Hey, that's how it happens.
All right, baby. Look, I know you're laughing the whole thing off, but you have some intimacy issues.
You're going to have to look into
feel
this.
them.
Yeah, you have to look into this. This is not a laughing matter.
And as far as the sex goes, try a little lube or see what. I know already you're lubricating. It's not him though. It's not his copious amount of pre-cum.
Okay.
His name my band in high school.
Were you sexually abused, Amanda? At some point?
No, not at all.
You have no abuse or anything like that.
No, my
sometimes people
mom was by her stepdad, but not me at all, ever.
No, that's not really abuse.
But by the way, that mom usually brings in an abusive dad.
Yeah, she had a troubled past, but we're really close.
All right.
Can I ask just a question for me? Did you guys ever have sex at work, like since you both kind of work together?
No.
Why not?
Well, he works at another store.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we've never worked together or anything. But he is a manager, so we can't really tell anybody,
Right.
He's a manager at another store.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I'm usually pretty good with those tip jars, but then someone got me a gift certificate, one of those credit card type gift certificates, like Starbucks or the Coffee Tea Bean and Leap Sack or whatever. And I realized I never tip when I pull those things out because you hand them the card and they hand them back to you.
Yeah.
You guys got to hate those things, right? Those cards, there's no tipping with those things.
No, not really. I don't see it like that. I mean, if people tip us, that's cool. If not, I mean, they get the same treatment. I don't.
I know they get the same treatment, but you're bringing home less money the more of those that get used, right?
Well, we divvy out our tips every week, depending on how many hours you work that week.
Right, and you used to have $500 to divvy up, and now you have $280 to divvy up. Is what I'm saying. But thanks for the great answers, by the way.
But here's the point: what she's saying is it's the difference between getting $350 and $275.
Right.
Yeah.
It's divvied up amongst 50 people.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me either way.
It's not amount.
I mean, I love my job. I love where I work, so I'm just happy either way. If people come,
All right,
it's cool.
Good.
Wow.
You need to get clear with this guy about what you're doing here, and your fear of what his response might be is what's preventing you from going in deeper. So you got to do it.
Yeah, the whole manager thing, we always talk about it in
that's
terms
right.
of managing a restaurant and what just
Coffee House is the new version of that.
Yes. Endless
I worked at
cascade
a
of
restaurant one time, and my manager had worked at a strip joint before he started working there. So I guess he was used to like fooling around with people, and I don't know, he was flirting with me and stuff. And now I have, we did our thing, and now I have I'm attracted to people in authority,
Wow. No, Amanda, that's not that. You already had that problem. That's why you hooked up with the manager at the restaurant. And by the way, all managers at restaurants do that, not just the ones that have been at strip clubs.
Yeah.
And the fact is, the reason you have that attraction to the authoritarian male is because you didn't have a father.
Let me tell you what I'm going to tell my son. As it stands now, I'm just talking to my dog. But when I have a son, I'm going to say, listen, son, you either get a gig where you make some money, or you get a nice poontang gig, like
Strip
managing.
Yeah,
No, you
strip
don't
club
have to see. That's the whole thing. You don't have
I
to
see the
do
restaurant.
it.
Manage the restaurant.
You manage the restaurant. It's the greatest job ever because A, you don't have to have any brains to manage a restaurant. B, the pay is pretty decent. C, there's a never-ending flow of hot young hostesses and servers all blowing in, all coming through the door, and they're all counting on you to make their shift for them.
But you see,
work out the schedule.
Amanda's a great example about how these guys that go for the women for whom they are responsible, how exploiting them perpetuates their pathology.
Yeah,
it really cements in their problems. That's why it's so bad for them.
Yeah, and yes, she, whenever Dave, and I know it just sounds like we're Squaresville over here.
No, I'm with you 100%.
We've been doing this show long enough to know that whenever we hear a chick go, oh, no, I'm just in it for a good time. I'm just having a fun time, too. It's just kicks. I mean, I'm horny. I'm using him.
Yeah.
And 99.9% of the time, she realizes that if she ever asked him the question, what's up with us? Will you commit? I'm looking for a more stable relationship. He'd be out of there. And that's why they don't bring it up. So instead of asking the tough question, of course the answer is going to be no, they talk themselves into this lifestyle. And it's not them.
Right.
That's her thing. It's like, oh, no, we're just having a good time.
Yeah. Nonsense.
Right. But where are those chicks?
Yeah, I know, really. I was thinking,
There's two chicks I missed in my life. I missed that chick who's just, hey, baby, I'm just going to nail you twice a week. And
the one that beats the hell out of the girl you cheated with.
Yeah, I'll kill her.
Yeah.
Listen, baby, I got a problem.
That's pretty good, too.
The fisting one.
Missed that one.
I'd like all three of them rolled up into one.
Yeah. That'd be a
one
nice
sandwich wrap of a woman.
buffet.
She'd be 800 pounds, but she'd be kicking ass, taking fists. Kicking
let me ask you
ass and
something.
taking fists, yeah.
Dr. Drew, how come it's never like there's no male version of that? Like men aren't really attracted to women in authority, I mean there's no whatever.
No, you're right.
Men, well, one of the things about men is that they have appetite of response. They drive response to visual stimuli. And women don't really have that. Their drives are activated by other things, psychological issues, intimate dialogue, need arousals and attractions built on very traumatic histories. And so that's what triggers their appetites. For men, they see something they like and pow, then they're going after it.
And also, Dave, I think men, contrary to popular belief, we're looking for targets of opportunity. We are like the hyenas in the bushes. We're looking for the gazelle that's injured. We want to pounce. The woman who's running the company, this is potential trouble for us. Let's just nail the hot temp.
Yeah.
So much easier. She's in, she's out, she's stupid. She looks the same, except for we can get in her pants. It's we don't have to deal with it. It's like a shark will go after a fish that's wounded much sooner. It's not going after a swordfish. It could get stabbed. You know what I mean? If it will, if there's nothing else around, but it's in nature, you go after the lame one. You go after the injured one. You go after the weak one.
The women,
that's why I go after the handicap.
Right, of course.
And physically, mentally, whatever.
But the women hate a male that's injured. That's when they're fat.
Right.
Ugh, phooey.
Yeah, they're not into that.
Yes.
Men hang back, look for an easy target, and pounce. And if you don't believe me, it's like this: male and the female break up. The woman goes out to a bar. Her self-esteem's at an all-time low. She's feeling pretty down.
She sends up a flag.
Sends up a flag saying, I'm a wounded, little fawn. Somebody help me. Guy starts circling like buzzards. Pick right up on it. Guy, and believe me, I've spent half my life in this posture.
Condition.
Yeah, you're going out, it's like, oh, man, I just had my heart broken. I've been screwed over. It's like, you got this stink of failure on you, brother.
Right.
And even chicks who you could have formerly picked up not having anything to do with you have the stink of failure on you.
What was that couple you went up to? You said that one time you were horribly
I was actually, I think Dave, I was out at the Canyon Club. I was in Agora.
Yeah.
I swear to Christ. I was where
no.
Dave Attell's going to be performing that Friday night. You can still smell my rejection in that
train wreck.
Close your eyes. I got dumped by my girlfriend. And, I wasn't, I was probably, 24, 25. I was swinging a hammer for a living. I was in good shape. I wasn't bad looking. And I had plenty of attractive women in the past. And I went out there with my buddy, the Wheeze. And his folks were out of town. They had a house up in the hills. So we're like, look, I need a confidence builder. We need to go to this dive in Agora, and we need to get ourselves a few drinks, and let's just scrape up anything that walks into the place. We'll bring them back to your parents' place. We'll have a good time. I'm just, I'm looking for,
rebound.
you know what I mean? I'm like a fighter that has been savagely knocked out. I need a tomato can to pad my record. I need someone I can just walk through. I need a victory, basically. I'm not looking for Roy Jones Jr. here. I just want a W.
Right.
And so we're tooling around the place, and I find a couple of women that look like slugs. Like they're heavy set. They got hook noses. They're clearly together. They have no boyfriend. They got nothing cooking. And I say, well, these two will be easy pickings. They're not going to be any great shakes if we get them naked. But what the hell? Let's booze it up and have a good time. And I walk over to them and I'm like, hey, ladies, mind if I sit down? And one of them looked up to me and she said, why? And I thought, wow, I must really stink of failure. Because this chick would have been easy pickings if I had the girlfriend from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No problem. But she sees I'm wounded. She sees I'm desperate. Nah, not going to have nothing to do. I raped her in the parking lot. Oh, funny story. But, no, we got nothing. And I went home. And I first off, I want to kill myself because I'm like, wow, now I've really bottomed out. But second, and look, I'm not trying to be a pig. But as a human being, you know the people you can get and the people you can't get.
Sure.
And then the people who'd be happy to have you and the ones you'd be happy to have. Let's face it. You go to a bar and you divide up the room. It's like, she'd be lucky to have me. I'd be lucky to have her. And then there's a small group in the middle we'll call the push. We'll both be unhappy. That's the way I look at it. Not both satisfied, both miserable. We'll both feel like we failed.
Both at par.
Yeah, but both at par. And it's kissing your sister. It's like tying. But the point is when you go up to one of those people who all right, this person be lucky if I'm talking to them, and they tell you to hit the brakes, that means you got the stink on you.
Well, but then that's what women do. They sense that stink of failure, and they will have none of it.
Right.
And then there's some guys they present to. And what's that?
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know. All right, let's take a break. Dave Attell is here in Los Angeles. I should say there in Los Angeles. We're out here in New York. He's going to be out in Agora at the club I got dumped in at the Canyon Club.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
I'll do a reenactment in your honor.
Please do.
I'll play all the parts.
Also going to be in Caesar's Tahoe on Saturday the 9th. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this.
1-800-LOVE-191.
Loveline will be right back.
Okay, you looked in the mirror and didn't like what you saw. Dr. Greg Cinnamone here with post-holiday advice I shared with my patients years ago as a psychological assistant. What's done is done. Stop beating yourself up and turn that frustration into motivation. A healthy change to the Cortislim lifestyle of diet, exercise, and Cortislim can reshape your future. So go ahead, get your hopes up, get excited, and get into the Cortislim lifestyle. Find Cortislim at your favorite store or call 1-800-TRIM-993.
This is Mark. Leave a message.
Hey, you don't know me, but my friend's cousin goes to your school. I paid him for your number. It's like fate. Oh, my name's Ember. And, oh, yeah, the last 4 digits of your number spell IOWA. Iowa. I was born in Indiana. Hey, were you eating French toast this morning? It looked like that from your bushes. I found an old T-shirt in your truck. I use it as a pillowcase.
Introducing new Tag Body Spray for Guys. Uniquely designed to attract the ladies. Consider yourself warned.
Theory of a dead man.
Friday's when you left me, so I drank myself to sleep. And Sunday is when I wake up, not to remember a thing.
Theory of a Dead Man, the brand new CD Gasoline, featuring the smash hit, No Surprise.
No surprise that you turn around on me. I don't know why. You won't give me what I need. It ain't no surprise. Whoa, but that bitch is leaving me.
Theory of a Dead Man, on tour now with Breaking Benjamin.
Watch the video at RoadrunnerRecords.com and you can win an autographed Gibson guitar.
Theory of a Dead Man, Gasoline, in stores now.
On sale now for a special low price at Best Buy.
Musicians, spring is finally here and Sam Ash has got to do some serious spring cleaning. We're overstocked with over $20 million in excess gear that must be blown out regardless of profit by 6 p.m. Sunday. Thousands of demos, repacks, scratched, used, and discontinued gear from all the top manufacturers will be blown out at once-in-a-lifetime deals. Guitars and amps from Marshall, Fender, and Ibanez, drums from Tama and Pearl, plus awesome deals on ultra-cool recording, PA, and DJ technology from Samson, Roland, Tascam, Newmark, and more. And get this, spend $499 or more and get no payments or interest for 12 months. That's right, don't pay a thing till April 2006. Hurry, Sam Ash's spring cleaning blowout sale with incredible once-in-a-lifetime deals and no payments or interest for 12 months and Sunday at 6 p.m.
This is Richie Ash saying come down and see the coolest gear and get the best advice at the world's lowest price. Guaranteed.
Visit Sam Ash in Clearwater, Carrollwood, and Sarasota. Sam Ash.
I told him size and performance don't matter.
He didn't believe you?
Well, I don't lie very well.
And now?
He pouts a lot. It's really affecting our relationship.
Man, let's be frank. There are certain unalterable truths. You will pay taxes, you will grow old, and size and performance do matter. But don't pout. Now there's something you can do about it. It's called Maxiderm, the very latest in male enhancement. Maxiderm's powerful topical formula works in seconds, not hours, days, or weeks, and it goes right to the source, increasing blood flow, arousal, sensitivity, and even size by up to 31%. So next time somebody tells you size and performance don't matter, tell them about Maxiderm. Maxiderm has a customer satisfaction rate of over 97%, guaranteed or your money back.
Try Maxiderm today, risk-free for 90 days. 1-800-377-2955. Don't let another weekend go by wishing you'd tried Maxiderm. Call Maxiderm right now, 1-800-377-2955. Your call is completely confidential. Call 1-800-377-2955. That's 1-800-377-2955.
Tonight, you're on the VIP list at 40 dues.
Front row, rockstar treatment.
Bravo takes you past the velvet ropes for a revealing look at what it takes to open Hollywood's hottest burlesque dance club in Las Vegas.
Here's trouble with a capital T.
There's drama, spectacle, and scandal.
I think she's a stripper.
Okay,
And that's before the dancers even hit the stage.
you were like a sex kitten up there.
40 Deuce, an exclusive 4-part series premieres tonight at 11:10 Central, only on Bravo. Watch what happens.
Exploiting your sexual dysfunction.
Dear doctor.
Your sexual dysfunctions for the sake of ratings.
Loveline.
What?
Must be Loveline.
This is
98 Rock.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Dave Attell is here tonight. I realize Dave's name is sort of like Pia Zadora. You don't really know where one stops and the other one begins. Like
That's a great analogy.
He is the Pia Zadora of stand-up comedy, everybody. I thought her name was P. Isadora. Yeah, for I didn't know it was Pia Zadora. Whenever you hear her name, it was P. Isadora, and I thought Dave Attell. I always thought it was Dave Vattel.
Right. Dave Vattel.
Dave Vattel. Yeah, your parents were idiots for naming you something that ended with a V.
Yeah.
See, it could have been, if they named you Rob, it would have been easy. It would have been Rob Attell. That would have worked, but instead it's Dave Vattel. Doesn't make sense.
They always call me, they would call me David, and I always hate that name because that name to me is like a real, like an adult, like a lawyer or something, like a dentist. And, I never felt I lived up to the id part of the name there, so
no,
just go
you're
David
barely
Tell.
a
I think
Dave.
gives it a little, quickness to it,
No, it works, and it's nice in the syllable department. But I think a lot of people think your name is Dave Vitale.
Vitale.
Drew did, by the way.
Well, there's a lot of guys. There's of course Dave Chappelle, who's great,
right?
And then there's Mitch Fattel, who's another guy. So there's a lot of similar sounding stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's why I'm going with the Vicar of Christ. Because there's
Nothing sounds like that.
No.
King of Pain.
Heather, 17.
Heather, 17 is on the phone. Heather?
Hi.
What's up?
I was calling because I had a question about, because I know how you're talking about how, molestation messes up, kids when they're younger and everything, and how it messes up, their sexual preferences as they get older, and they tend to like things that are bad for them as far as relationships and everything. And I was, I guess molested by another little girl. She was only 2 years older than I am, and it was when I was 9. But I don't think she really realized what she was doing, and I think her father, did some really freaky stuff with her, but,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, child-on-child sexual abuse is pretty common, so what has the consequence been?
Well, other than, I had, a really bad boyfriend when I was younger. I got with him when I was 14, and he was 21, and I stayed with him for 2 years.
Yeah, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where were your parents and all that? Why'd they allow that?
It's creepy unless you're from a different country, in which case we can't judge.
But how did your parents allow that?
My mom was an alcoholic
no dad.
growing up, and I have a dad, and he was actually a really good dad, but he chose to close his eyes and let me go off with my mom, and we spent 2 years pretty much strung out on crank from the time I was 12 to the time I was 15. So,
You were strung out on crank?
Yeah, I lived with my mom and my boyfriend, and they were both abusive to me, and
Heather, this is a full-blown catastrophe. Your dad is gone. You may like him, but
he's a great guy.
I understand you may like him, but he was gone when you needed him. Your mother was a drug addict. Your boyfriend was a drug addict and a criminal.
Yeah.
You're an addict and evidently not in recovery right now. I mean, this is a very seriously disturbed situation.
I am in recovery now after my mom got evicted from her apartment, and my boyfriend went to jail. I had no choice but to go back with my dad, and he said the only way I could live with him is if I stopped using drugs. And so
that's good.
I've been in rehab now. I've been clean, off crank for over a year now, and I'm still going to therapy and everything.
Well, that's good.
All right.
But we don't talk about the sexual aspects of it. And
why?
Because I don't know. It's just weird. I don't like talking about it. I mean,
you're now 7. Think about this. You're 17 now. Think about what kind of a-hole the 21-year-old is that would be with a 14-year-old. And you're not even... Just think of an a-hole 18-year-old with a 14-year-old.
I know.
Think about how big of an a-hole that guy is. How seriously...
He was really messed up in the head. So.
Yeah, seriously sick criminal.
Do you miss him?
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is that the kind of guy you're looking for again, or do you realize it's bad news?
After I got clean, I didn't date anybody for over a year, and then I met a really great guy, and he's really good to me and everything.
Oh, good.
It's really it makes me feel guilty because in a way, he was really mean to me, during. And now this guy's really sweet to me, and it's all
Hold on a second. Anderson, did you catch the S word there?
Anderson? Uh-oh.
Anderson's taking a leak right now.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, what are you going to do?
No, when you guys do that, I'm dealing with it, and I can't talk to you and deal with it.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't.
But here's okay. Couple of thoughts. One is good for you. You're sober.
But the sexuality, when you're sexing somebody's kind to you, it exposes you to the shame you've been feeling. At least when people treat you like crap, you can sort of attach yourself to that bad self and then feel sexual. But it's hard for you to feel sexual when you realize that you're disconnected from parts of yourself.
Right. The other part of this is considering all the crack abuse and horrible mothering and Dad. I know Dad's a great guy. Just chose to turn a blind eye to all the abuse you were suffering. To me, it would downgrade him from great guy to good guy. You know, because a great father doesn't turn a blind eye to his daughter's suffering and being sexually and physically abused. That's just a good dad. I would downgrade him to good. The other thing is, though, this new guy, he doesn't need to know all the details about this guy burning you with a crack pipe while he filmed you guys in, reverse cowgirl position. That's just going to freak him out. Just let him have. It's like your adolescence and your childhood was taken away from you, in a sense. Let the new guy have his. Let him just date a teenage girl, and you guys just have a relationship. Meanwhile, you have your therapy to do. You have your recovery to do. That's fine. When you guys get together, see if you can just enjoy each other as 17-year-olds enjoy each other. And the abuse that you were asking about with the 11-year-old when you were 9, probably the least of your worries in terms of how you function sexually.
Right. The abuse is from mom and from the a-hole boyfriend.
Yeah, the girl-on-girl stuff when you're both young and it just happened once or twice. In your looking at your rap sheet, this is you stealing some hard candy.
Right.
Right?
Right.
All right.
Carlissa, 20.
Carlissa.
Hi, guys.
What's up, Carlissa? What's happening?
Is Dave still there?
Yeah.
What's up, honey?
Hey, I saw you guys in Vegas on your last show for the tour.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I think you stole the show, but it was so great because Mitch and everybody was so cool. They were like we were all their friends, and they were kind of talking to us and joking around. It wasn't really a show; it was more like all of us hanging out, you know.
Yeah, it was a great. That was a great show, and that was the end of the tour. And by the way, I'm going on another live stand-up tour with Comedy Central, starting April 20th. And you can check the web, Comedy Central's website for dates. But we're going to end again in Vegas on the 4th of July with me and a couple other comics. So it's going to be a good time again. So thanks very much, and thanks for coming to the show.
Yeah, you're welcome. One question, probably the doctor can answer this. I every once in a while I'll have extreme pain while having sex with my longtime boyfriend, and it seems like the back of the vaginal canal is closing in, and my cervix, I can feel it really loud or something. And
really loud?
Sure. It makes a noise.
Well, have you ever been checked for endometriosis?
Neighbors would call the cops.
Or
That's my old
ovarian
girlfriend I
cyst.
had when her cervix would close.
Ever had any been checked for any of these things?
Not recently, no, but I also have IBS, and my intestines are kind of messed up too, but
It's not that.
What's IBS?
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Come on. Even learn anything from Kelsey Grammer's wife? And by the way, if my wife was like, look, I got irritable bowel syndrome, all right, I got to educate the world. But, sweetie, go up in the room and think about it.
Your diarrhea.
Yeah, we ain't going on a tour while you're leaving a trail all over town.
Diarrhea and stool incontinence.
I don't need Howard Stern doing 45 minutes on you every morning. Please, get back in the room and take a crap.
No, I know it's a big joke and all, but for me, it's like extreme pain, makes me want to die kind of pain. And I don't know if anyone else has that, but...
when you talking about when you have...
Grammer's wife has it.
You talking about when you have sex or from the irritable bowel syndrome?
Both. But
all right. Well, were you sexual?
Let me say this. Having vigorous sex with someone who has irritable bowel syndrome is like when you're eating one of those puffer fish. You got to be very careful. It could
like a loaded handgun.
Yeah, it could go off. You're not a sexual partner. You're part of the bomb squad.
You need a tarp.
At this point, yeah, get the robot to have. I'd get the robot to have sex with her. I'd just work the robot from behind the shield. I'm going to be behind the van. Robot's going to have sex with you, sweetie pea. I don't need any trouble.
Carlissa, do you have other pelvic pain besides during intercourse?
Just what I said before, but something also afterwards. It hurt for 3 days. It hurt to stand up. My stomach was swollen, and it hurt to pee and other stuff. And
wow. Now, you want to go? You want to try to feel out the sexual abuse part?
Yeah.
Carlissa, any sexual abuse?
No.
No?
No.
No?
Absolutely not. No.
Really?
Why do I not believe that?
I don't believe it either. When did you lose your virginity?
When I was 18.
And where's your dad?
He lives in Northern California. He wasn't around father. That's what you want to...
How come?
Parents got divorced when I was a kid. He just came down for like weekends and stuff out of the year. Great
Why were
guy
they-
and everything, but
Why were they divorced?
he's a drug addict and alcoholic.
Okay. All right. By the way, now drug addict alcoholics, sometimes do funky stuff to their kids or have friends that do bad stuff to their kids.
He wasn't around enough to even do that. It was, I don't know.
Well, you
I was a
can't
very
come back on the
sexual
weekends.
Huh?
You were what? You were what? Very what?
I was a very sexual repressed little girl, though, growing up Christian. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Well, there's definitely, growing up, with the fear of God instilled into you, and then having a junkie dad who would come around on the weekends and confuse you, is enough to sort of get the stomach
scrambled
acid
pretty-
churning. Yeah.
All right, but
there's things going on. I mean, here's what we've learned, or at least I've learned from doing this show, that everything that affects your stomach and half the things that affect your vagina just sort of come from the antenna up in your skull. Yeah, when we talk to people that are having a lot of pelvic pain and a lot of stomach this and a lot of that, usually folks that had less than a great childhood.
Well, really heavy trauma. We're talking about trauma.
Yeah,
and trauma does affect the wiring in your brain growing up. There's absolutely no doubt about that.
and it's not to say that it's not pain, but
Right.
what is pain? I mean, especially the stuff that's happening in your guts.
Right. So the irritable bowel syndrome needs its own form of treatment. You need an evaluation to see if you have endometriosis. You're sort of a setup for endometriosis and or ovarian cyst. But recurrent pelvic pain that's unexplained is sort of sexual abuse until proven otherwise. So there may be something more here than you're telling us. So
Well, just having a junkie dad is grounds for
what?
therapy.
You're going to tell us something more?
How do I put this nicely on the radio? I used to masturbate with a hanger, if that may be something.
Oh, that's
no.
doesn't
How old were you when that started?
When I was a little girl.
Okay. Carlissa, that's a sexual abuse symptom.
Really?
Somebody did something to you. That is not a normal behavior. So
Huh?
No? Yeah, you need to look. Putting things up yourself that normally don't go there is something because somebody else. It's not funny. It's because somebody else did that to you. Somebody did some weird stuff to her early on.
What if hangers?
And that's where the pelvic pain comes from.
What do you do? What do you do with that hanger? I mean, how do you do
what
that?
part?
Do you undo it?
I just needed something long to hit the back, I guess. I don't know.
No, Carlos, this is very disturbed stuff.
Well,
this is very disturbed stuff. So
maybe
this
she
is,
lost-
and maybe you hurt yourself with some of this stuff too. Who knows?
I can picture her mom like walking in and going, "We either have a very disturbed daughter or she's locked her keys in her vagina." It's one or the other.
No,
I
this
would
is-
choose denial and go the
you
keys
need
route.
you need to get some treatment, my dear. This is serious
Come
stuff.
on, baby. And by the way, who are you talking to when we say something's up with you? And
You tell us no.
You don't tell us about the whole mommy dearest thing with the vagina.
and the drug addicted dad. I mean, this is really serious stuff, Carlissa.
My dad wasn't around me. He didn't bring the drugs around me. He brought
When he was around, before he left, something happened. You may not remember it, but something happened there.
Yeah,
and
otherwise,
your behavior is some sort of traumatic compulsive repetition of that, because that is an completely abnormal behavior for a young girl.
Look, a little therapy, baby. Not for us, for you.
No,
All right?
that's cool, but is it you're saying it's unnatural for a young girl to masturbate?
With a hanger inside her, that is what happens is somebody else put something in you, and that set up a compulsion to do the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
again.
you want to use something else in a closet, like one of those shoe stretchers.
Yeah,
that's a different item.
You weren't masturbating, Carlissa. You weren't masturbating.
Juggling
you were
togs.
compulsively putting
Right.
things inside you, and that is a way of trying to master something that somebody else did to you.
All right, look, here's the point. It can't be normal to do that with the coat hanger. It's obviously aggressive.
It's dangerous, right?
Oh my!
And here's unless your vagina was in a cast. And
It is. Yeah.
Drew, can you put a vagina in a cast? Let's do it. All right, here's the thing. Everyone listens to this show, and it's like, look, somebody calls, they got a little problem with lubrication. You guys got to start off with where's the dad, and you got to start up with the molestation.
why
And
now.
cut her a break. She asked a question, give her an answer. But our answer is not going to help her unless we get to the root of the problem.
Right.
And we could hear it in her voice, something was up. And then, the first thing is, no, I lost my virginity when I was 18. No. There's much more
She
here
may
than
not.
meets
She,
the ear.
she may have been de-virginized as a child, but somebody put these drug addicts will put things in kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Do weird stuff, and that's what happened to her.
All right. Dave Attell. Hey, good times, though. Dave Attell's going to be the Canyon Club over in Agora Hills, everybody.
I don't think I can top that hanger story, though. That's a rough one.
You just tell the story about me getting dumped over there 15 years previous. And then at Caesar's Tahoe this Saturday, the 9th. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Loveline. We'll be right back.
Please hold.
The new Mudvayne CD Lost and Found is in stores this Tuesday. But why wait?
Hey, what's up? This is Chad from Mudvayne.
All weekend, 98 Rock makes you happy. Win the new Mudvayne and be in the running to see them live. Where? Mudvayne. Hell, it's your choice. Yeah! This weekend, meet everyone and grab the new Mudvayne.
From Tampa Bay's rock station.
98 Rock.
Tampa Bay's concert station, 98 Rock.
Zach Wild's Black Label Society comes to Tampa for one night only at the Masquerade, Saturday, April 16th. Tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster locations. Just $21 for this all-ages show. Zach Wild live at the Masquerade, Saturday, April 16th. Corner of 7th and 15th, Ybor City. Call 727-3319 for more info. Zach Wild's Black Label Society. Tampa's premier gentlemen's club, the Gold Club, is proud to open its doors. This is Tampa's biggest and best adult entertainment venue. Totally remodeled. Open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. till 3 a.m. with an extensive list of champagnes and fine cigars. Topless full liquor with plenty of VIP rooms. And the ultimate VIP experience in the Skybox Suites. The Gold Club, 6222 Adamo Drive, 4 miles from Ybor City. Call 622-7899. Full kitchen coming in May. And Tampa's Gold Club can never have enough beautiful women. Call for employment opportunities.
Showgirls Men's Club in Plant City keeps you rocking all week long. Check out Showgirls Amazing Happy Hour Monday through Saturday, 4 till 7 with 2-for-1 wells and domestics. Come in Mondays and get 5 beers for $5 and watch football on 14 different screens. Tuesday is auto auction night with no cover and $2 drinks. Wednesdays, it's $2 domestics, and Sunday is hospitality night with $2 drinks all night long. Showgirls Men's Club off I-4 in Plant City.
Hey, it's David Dwarf. Come drink tequila with me every Wednesday night where we're doing our amateur contest. $300 in cash and prizes. Showgirls I-4 to exit 25 every Wednesday night where we're doing it Dwarfy style.
It's mega. 12 minutes east of Tampa, I-4, exit 22, Park Road. It's mega. Over 10 banks fighting for your business. It's mega. Over 250 used cars sacrificed. It's the mega used car sales event at Bill Hurd Chevrolet. World's largest Chevy retailer has brought in regional appraisers and slashed over 250 used vehicles. Mega used car sales event through Monday at Bill Hurd Chevrolet. Used car prices start at $39.95. Payments start at $99 a month. Zero down. Over 10 banks fighting for your business. Plus, get automotive credit instantly. It's mega. Over 250 used cars slashed, starting at $39.95. It's the mega used car sales event through Monday at 12 minutes east of Tampa, I-4, exit 22, Park Road. Call 359-5000. Must have proper down payment, steady job, stable residence. 01 launcher stock number 581-909-128. 60 months, 5.95 APR plus tax, tag license, and approved credit.
Get in the zone.
AutoZone. Poor gas mileage will waste a lot of money. Get to AutoZone and tune up your car today. Install a new set of spark plugs. Replace your dirty air filter. Put in a new fuel filter. And add a bottle of fuel injector cleaner to your tank. Stop throwing money away. Get to AutoZone, tune up your car, and save money now.
Get in the zone. AutoZone. Listening to Loveline.
Is it possible, or is it even necessary?
Is just another way to prevent STDs.
Simple as ABC.
This is 98 Rock.
Hey everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. We're out here in New York City tonight. Dave Attell is over there in Los Angeles. Dave can be found at the Canyon Club in Gora. That's out in Southern California.
Yeah.
This Friday. And then Saturday, Lake Tahoe. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm
And
gonna
let me
hit that
tell you
lake.
something. I had my bachelor party on Lake Tahoe, and we did the lake, and I did it drunk, and you could do it too, Dave.
I'll do it. I'm going to do it.
Take
I'm going to
that
get out there.
boat.
They have like a jet ski rental or something.
Yeah, that's a little ambitious, Dave. Just get on the glass.
I'll take a
bottom
look
boat.
at it. I'll give you that. We'll split the difference.
What happened to the glass bottom boat? Didn't those things used
Catalina.
to be
Yeah, those
around?
were good.
Catalina.
They were like everywhere.
There's
though.
movies about that.
There would be sitcoms, or it'd be written into the script, and stuff. A lot of glass. It'd be worked into. It'd be like worked into. Bob Hope, where he'd want to see Angie Dickinson under his glass bottom boat or something like that. There's a lot of glass bottom boat humor.
Yeah.
What happened to it, Dave?
I think it's the Pimp My Ride thing. That
I'm
going to
need you to bring back some glass bottom boat
Do they
humor.
exist?
I don't know. It just seems like there's a lawsuit waiting to happen with that
Yeah,
glass
there's gotta
bottom
be,
boat. It seems
Bring
like
back
a bad idea.
So bring
Yeah.
back the glass bottom boat humor.
If you could,
Just bring back the boat.
I'd like to bring
Yeah.
back. You talk about that. I'd like some souffle humor.
Souffle, yeah.
Yeah, that part where Act 1 of the sitcom, the wife's in the kitchen. She's got the souffle. The kids come home from school and slam the kitchen door. She runs to check the souffle. It hasn't fallen yet.
I like that too.
Right. That's
classic.
Act 1.
And then quicksand. We must have more
quicksand
quicksand.
humor would be it's
More
just quicksand in general. Yeah.
more
And
quicksand.
it's also the mother-in-law jokes. You remember that? Like Alan
Oh,
King
yeah.
and all those guys, they'd have all them. Oh, my mother-in-law, the crazy something.
A lot of mother-in-law
It's harder
humor. Yeah, I know. And he used to be able to kid about substance abuse, like in Bewitched. Larry Tate would always
Sure.
say, "Make mine a double."
Right.
Yeah.
Do a
And
lot
the
of-
most important thing we need to bring back, of course, is amnesia through being hit on the head.
Well, that's what I
like that too,
learned.
yeah.
I've learned that from watching 70s sitcoms, which is blunt force head trauma will make you lose your memory.
Yeah.
And the only thing that can bring it back is more blunt force
Yeah.
head trauma.
Another head closed head
That's true.
injury. Yes.
Yeah.
And
You got-
when you get the amnesia, you'll quickly adopt somebody else's identity.
That can
Yes.
happen too. But the point is, you get hit on the head with a coconut, only a frying pan can bring your memory back.
Yeah.
In fact,
Up the ante.
there's a movie or a sitcom in it for you and I here.
Yeah.
I wake up as you,
Oh. And I wake up as who?
David Tell.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Dave, you be Drew.
Okay. Now, you've never seen in the movies where where a woman is fondled with a coat hanger and she wakes up
No.
with the power of 10
Fondles
women
her-
or something. Yeah.
I
nothing.
think there was a scene in Escape to Witch Mountain.
Yes.
I recall as a
I love
youth.
that.
Yeah, where there was, or it was either that or the Barefoot Executive. I got to figure it out. I know it was at Disney. May have been a.
It was a Herbie movie, I believe. Herbie
There's a
Loved
Herbie
something.
movie where someone was raped with a coat hanger.
And of
yeah.
course,
I think it was
we all
Herbie
need-
Goes to Mexico, and there was like a horrible
Yeah.
coat hanger factory scene.
Herbie Goes to Nogales. I remember that because the coat hanger, Herbie was using the coat hanger
Yes.
as an antenna on his car, which we used to do back. We used to have 1,000,001 uses for coat hangers. We don't
sure.
really have them anymore.
And
we
then
also
Doris
need to
Day's
bring-
like, let me have that hanger for a second. And she's
Right.
Bring back the meteor that exposes us to some radiation that makes
That's
us
good too.
giants or
Yeah.
gives us superpowers.
Oh, those were the days.
Yeah.
All right, Drew. Now, do we have time for a call? What are
Nope.
we doing?
I think we're done.
No? All right, we'll take another break. Boy, I like to take calls on this show, Drew. I don't know
I've
about
noticed
you.
that about you. You're really into the calls.
Dave, what's your what's the long term prognosis for you? You go to Agora on Friday. You go to Tahoe on Saturday. Then what?
Then April 20th, I start this Comedy Central live tour, and it's going to be basically me in a bus traveling all over, doing theater gigs. And, I did some TV stuff recently. I shot a pilot, so we'll see what happens with that. But, that's all boring. The stand-up is where it's at, and I'll keep going till July. And like I told that... Was I just Oscared there? Did you cut me off? Is that your music?
No, that was we love you doing stand up. I mean, it's a
thank you.
shame to lose someone who can really do stand up like you to a sitcom.
Oh no, I don't worry about it, please.
Yeah, I
I'll
know,
be doing
I'm not.
stand up. I'll be in a walker going on.
No, you know we should how we should really do this. We should go look. Dave Attell's an amazing stand-up comic. We'd all love to see him in a nightclub setting. He wants to do a sitcom for Fox. We know it's going to suck. On the other hand, who can blame Dave for making a few bucks and wanting to, have a little retirement money? Let's all pass the hat. Give Dave some money. He won't have to do the crappy sitcom, and we'll put him on stage where he belongs. All right? Put me down for $500. Let's take a yeah.
No, I was just going to tell you, the whole thing with the, these sitcoms and all that stuff, how, especially me, I'm a horrible actor, so I went into it, really frightened. I was like, oh, God, this is going to be really bad. And then it turned out to be a pretty good experience, especially from where I'm coming from. I'm like, this isn't so bad. There aren't drunk guys, trying to, puke on me or, pick a fight with me. And there's, no, woman with a beard, rubbing up against me. So it was, a little different. It was kind of like, when you bring your dog into the, he doesn't have to stay in the yard. He gets to come inside. It's like Thanksgiving or something. So that's how I felt. It was it was a cool experience. But
Now
I'll be
is
out
the
on the
Oscar
road
moment.
till,
Now is
the
the
road
Oscar
says
moment.
no.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Back with Dave Attell in a minute.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
If you need help,
Call Loveline. 1-800-LOVE-191.
Motorsports of Tampa knows when it comes to cool bikes, there's nothing out there like the Honda Cruisers. And right now, they're available with some very hot deals on a wide range of Shadow and VTX models. With Motorsports of Tampa, you can get 6.9% APR financing that's fixed for 72 months with no money down on select models upon approved credit through American Honda Finance Corporation. Stop into Motorsports of Tampa on North Florida Avenue, just west off the Fletcher exit off 275. Financing available to qualified buyers. Payment example, 72 monthly payments of $17 for each $1,000 financed. Offered through April 30th, 05. Other restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Wayne Hammond, why do so many people drive from many states away to buy their vehicles at Brandon Ford?
You wouldn't drive across the country to get a better deal on a $20 toaster, but it sure is worth the drive to get a better deal on a $20,000 truck. Now, Brandon Ford doesn't sell toasters. In fact, we don't know much about kitchen appliances, period. But we know cars and trucks, and we know what it takes to make you happy, no matter how far away you're coming from.
Over $40 million of inventory, 10 times the number of cars and trucks you'll find at many other Ford dealers.
And everyone is at Brandon Ford's everyday guaranteed lowest price. When you're buying that $20,000 truck, it's not how much you spend, it's how much you save. And when you see how much Brandon Ford can save you, you can go buy yourself a truckload of $20 toasters.
The #1 volume Ford dealer in Central Florida and one of the top Ford dealers in America. Brandon Ford, Highway 60 and 301 in Brandon.
If you want to pay more for a car or truck, that's your business. If you want to pay less, that's our business. And if you want a toaster, I really can't help you with that one.
Are you losing your hair? Is that bald spot getting bigger? Is your hair looking thinner? Why aren't you using Avacor, the hair growth treatment that has helped thousands of people just like you regrow their hair?
I am 39 years old. I've been slowly balding over the last 10 years. Thanks to Avacor, my hair is coming back and I couldn't be more excited. The best product that I've tried.
Avacor is the product of the 21st century.
If you're losing your hair and haven't tried Avacor yet, how about a free month supply? We're giving away a free month of Avacor with all of today's orders. Avacor is proven to successfully stop hair loss and regrow hair.
Call 800-441-2088 for your risk-free trial of Avacor. Call now. 800-441-2088. That's 800-441-2088. And remember, all of today's orders will receive an additional month supply of Avacor absolutely free. Call 800-441-2088. 800-441-2088.
Everyone knows breakouts are the worst, so forget the other cleansers that haven't worked in the past and get Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Wash. It clears up your breakouts, plus it reduces redness and gets rid of dirt and excess oil. #1 dermatologist recommended Oil-Free Acne Wash, Neutrogena.
Don't miss 98 Rock's BFD, April 30th at the Ford Amphitheater. Sponsored by Hardee's. Stop into any area Hardee's today and get yourself a monster thick burger combo meal. With 2/3 of a pound of Angus beef, it's a big burger.
Everybody, that's the show.
We gotta go.
I want to thank Dave Attell for coming in. Always a delight, Dave. Sorry.
Thanks a lot, guys, man. And enjoy New York, by the way. Have fun.
Oh, yeah.
We shall. Until next time, this is the Vicar of Christ for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
I didn't know this was a intervention.
This has been Loveline. Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or the station. The producer for Loveline is Annie Gold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.
After it's all over, you say, ooh, what a lovely tea party.
The line of love is done. Let's go on back to the rock that's pure. 98 Rock. Like a sun by a star in the sky yesterday. Cast the stones at me. I'll stand. Not crawling, not falling down. I'll bleed. The demons that drag me down. I'll stand. Not crawling, not falling down. I'll bleed the demons that pull me down. Goodbye, sunshine. I've put it out again. I'm over. That's another day's conflicting. I don't need you anyone but me. I just need living my own life. I feel like glowing Santa Cruz. Infecting. I feel alive and shovel. Turn over the line. Letting myself to sit like a seed under covers above the just me. What you think is at me? I stand. Not crawling. Not falling down. I'll bleed the demons that drag me down. I'll stand, not crawling, not falling down. I'll bleed the demons that hold me down. I'll stand, not crawling, not falling down. I'll bleed the demons that drag me down. I'll stand, not crawling, not falling down. I'll bleed the demons that drag me down.
98 Rock.
Someone falls to pieces, sleeping all alone. Someone kills the pain, spinning in the silence to finally drift away. Someone gets excited in a chapel yard and catches a bouquet. Another lays a dozen white roses on a grave. Yeah, and to be yourself is all that you can do. Yeah, to be yourself is all that you can do.
Someone finds salvation in everyone. Another only pain. Someone tries to hide himself down inside himself. He breathes. Someone swears his true love until the end of time. Another runs away, separate or united. Healthy or insane. And to be yourself is all that you can do. You can to be yourself is all that you can do.
Modulation.
Oh, my skull is on fire!
97.9 megahertz. Decoding.
What do you want?
WXTB, Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Oh, it's a disaster.
98 Rock, Tampa Bay's rock station. Leads to Tampa Bay. 98 Rock welcomes Green Day to the USF Sundome, April 18th.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
Listen to win your tickets and more. Green Day live.
Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around.
From Tampa Bay's concert station, 98 Rock.
Lightning crashes, no mother cries. Hopeless into a fall.